Hello everybody, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. This is episode 39 of this Let's Play series, and as you can see, that Amulet of Glory bot, and there's also a poll running. I went ahead and deposited my armor in the bank, just so that we can hurry up and get on with things, but let's go ahead and claim this thing. I forget how much I offered it for it, but I think we got a pretty good price on it, actually. Yes, it's a very rare Dragonstone Amulet. But we're just going to toss into the bank because we're doing agility today so we can get rid of this stupid lamp. That will not work on any skill we try to toss it in, right? Yep, level 30. So that's fun. Hopefully we can make good progress and maybe even reach agility 30. I'm not confident in that just because it does take a while. But we're going to be training on the Alcarid rooftop course, yes. So hopefully we can finish that in this episode and get rid of this here antique lamp. If not, maybe the next episode we'll finish it up, or we might be doing the whole Saturday is quest day thing, in which case it could be a bit longer. Anyway, we do need the 10 GP to get through here, and I kind of forgot to bring it, so let's go ahead and run all the way back over here and pickpocket this guy. Yeah. He saw me coming, sadly. He's on to me. I've stolen from him before. Take that. And that. And this. And that. Yeah, that sucks. So this week's update didn't really do much to affect us. The main thing is that they did tweak the Tears of Guthix reset time to where it now resets at the start of the day instead of like exactly 7 days after the last time you did it, so that'll make it a bit easier to do it on the same day every week if you do that sort of thing, which is cool. I don't know about us doing that. That's what Lost City, yeah, level 101 spirit. That's a bit outside of my combat range. Just a bit. That quest was so much harder back in these good old days than it is currently in RuneScape 3. It's crazy. It's not even comparable. Oh well, let's go ahead and get started on agility. And yeah, other than that, there was a few other things. Trade restrictions updated for new members, and I think Clan Wars was updated, which is cool if you're into Clan Wars, but I'm obviously not, and never have been. Probably never will be, so yeah. Oh yeah, good job there. Whoa! Okay, yeah, that, what the heck? My guy is defying all laws of physics today, apparently. Oh, whoa! Yeah, I didn't even know I'd clicked on it, and he's just started doing it. Okay, things are calming down, I think. Yep, okay. So yeah, this is basically what we're going to be doing for the next forever. Yep. Today I'm hoping to receive a Toad amiibo in the mail. They actually gave me a confirmation saying it arrived yesterday, but it didn't. And I would be more worried, except they did do this one other time. So I'm hoping it'll just show up today or tomorrow or some other day, and that they haven't left it at the wrong house or it didn't get stolen. I mean, it's not like they didn't ring the doorbell and get no answer, because definitely would have noticed. It was the middle of the afternoon. They said they delivered it at 4:20 p.m. and they didn't. I kind of suspect that the box was just a little bit too big to fit in my mailbox, but the guy had driven up to the mailbox and just was too lazy to go back to my house. That is what I suspect. But we'll see if it arrives today. Hopefully, because that was one of the only amiibos that I kind of regretted missing out on, because I had a chance to get it and I didn't. But then it suddenly showed up in stock on a couple different stores, and I ordered one. So hopefully it arrives. If not, I don't know if I'll ever get one. Such is the life of me being a collector. Oh wow, we're making good progress. If we keep this up, we should have no trouble reaching 29 in a very short time. Because we were in the 800s and now we're in the 500s. Yeah, good stuff. You can do it, KaBob. Yes, he can. And I do apologize about missing a couple episodes. It just sort of happens. You know, once I fall behind, it's kind of a bit harder to get myself back into it. Especially when it's just my schedule lately. It's just hard to... it's like, whenever I want to record, I'm either too tired or too busy to record. Then I have the time, and I don't feel like recording. So, that's the basic story behind it all. I'm just lucky I'm awake right now. Because normally I would not be wide awake at this time of day. Recording at 10 a.m. But today I am. So, you get an episode. And next week, I'm going to have a lot of free time compared to normal, so my hope is that I will maybe actually catch up on a lot of my videos. I'm not going to promise anything, but I think it's safe to say you will at least get Pokemon and RuneScape. And Old School, of course. For every day they're supposed to come out, so that's 2 Pokemon episodes and 3 for both RuneScape series. And if we're lucky, maybe I will record some other series or start some new series, or who knows. I have a variety of ideas for what I might use my time for, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Oh, that is kind of scary, how he kind of lags across there. Well, it'll be nice having these 2 additional levels of agility, though, because Ren Energy is obviously still a major issue at level 28. Oh, come on, really? That happens so infrequently that you forget it even happens until it does. Sucks. Oh well. So, oh, the poll. Yeah, they're polling... for some reason they're polling resizable mode. I think I've talked about this before, but I was under the impression that they were already making it, so it's kind of weird that they're just now polling it, but whatever the case is, it's got... when I voted on my main account, it had 95% yes. In fact, everything in that poll is winning, which most of that stuff I think is a good idea. A few of the things I'm kind of like, maybe not, but they're all saying yes, so whatever. And they probably will all say yes the entire time, because none of them are that crazy. Although a few things kind of surprised me, just based on some of the things that haven't passed in the past that are really cool, and then the things that do pass, you can kind of tell, I guess, the motivations behind people. They don't want what's necessarily best for the game always. Sometimes they just want what will keep them making money from what they do already. So even if something makes the game a lot more fun, if it hurts their chance of making money from, I don't know, fighting bosses or PvP or anything. Those are random examples, I don't remember the specifics, but yeah, if it has any chance at all of hurting that. Oh, like the herbs, the unidentified and identified and whatever. People don't like that because it's convenient, they like it because they can rip people off. And that's why it failed the vote. So yeah, it kind of sucks that that's the motivation, but we're doing okay with this poll thing, I think, overall. I'd say most of the changes are definitely positive. I mean, definitely compared to RuneScape 3. Obviously, RuneScape has had a lot more history to mess things up than Old School, but I think they've definitely done a pretty good job of not completely screwing things up and still doing a very good job, actually, of updating the game to be more modern while still feeling like it's in 2007. You know, a lot more of those convenience features that they never bothered with back in the day. better menus, you know, pressing spacebar to skip chat and convenience. Oh, dang it. Ah, well, I don't think I unlocked anything from that, but we can check real quick. Shortcuts. No. At level 30, we get stepping stones, though. And, of course, the Varrock course, which I've never done before, I think, so that'll be fun to see. I guess if we get the level early enough, we might run up to Varrock and try the course out real quick. Just to see what it's like. Because I'm interested. And I've definitely been fairly impressed with the ones we've done so far. I definitely like this idea, and I wish they would bring it to RuneScape 3. That is the one thing that does suck about Old School, is you see some of the cool things they do, and wish that they'd add them to RuneScape 3, but they're too busy spending a ton of money upping the graphics and the audio and stuff like that, trying to be an extremely modern game, to the point where they've kinda stopped making a lot of content. And now people are voting for them to make even less content, so that's fun. I really do miss the good old days whenever you would get 2 quests in a month and that was normal. Now it's more like 2 quests in a year. Okay, so it took us maybe 10 minutes to get 800 something experience, so yeah, we might not have much time after we finish this. But maybe we will. You know, one thing I can do is recharge energy. Yay, we have energy. Let's do it again. And 3 times, right? Yep. I think. Oh, no. Okay, 2 times, then. I didn't even know that my thing was scrolled up, so that's fun. Yeah, I almost forgot I left that thing in my inventory specifically to be used while training agility. Save us a bit of time running. Definitely going to be something we want to keep on our person until maybe we get a Ring of Wealth. I don't know if those are even worth using, really. They were definitely less useful. But, still improved your money earning slowly but surely over time, because they increased your rare drop chance. Like, from the rare drop table, which is the thing that drops, like, the uncut gems and stuff like that. So, who knows? We'll have to decide that when we decide that. On the plus side, I am getting these Marks of Grace, which can help us get the weight-reducing armor, and that is something really worth having in Old School. For sure. That'll probably basically be my skilling outfit, I forget what it's called, but I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of XP armors in Old School, so that's cool. I kind of wish they would add those, actually. Those are really neat. Though they waste a ton of bank space. Obviously, they probably wouldn't have the 5% boost they have in RuneScape 3, but the 2.5% that was the classic amount, I think, could work. And who knows, maybe they'll pull that someday. So if they do, I'll definitely be voting yes if it's reasonable. The one thing I don't want, though, is for them to add anything like the thieving and runecrafting sets in RuneScape 3 that are just so ridiculously annoying to get. Those things are terrible. Like, they've even increased the thieving one, and I spent a lot of time training in there with my Ring of Wealth, and I never once got a single piece. So that tells me that it's ridiculous. And then I think the runecrafting one, if you have like a clan to make it go well, I think it still takes 33 hours of that minigame, whatever it's called. Yeah, it starts with a G. But yeah, 33 hours of a crappy, boring minigame. And in the end, all you get is an outfit that gives you a 5% XP boost, which maybe might save you time if you're going for 200 million experience, but otherwise, probably almost definitely not worth it. Just like the thieving one. The rest are fairly reasonable. Woodcutting used to be a bit unreasonable, but they increased the rate of it dropping in, and now it's a lot more reasonable. Plus, that minigame is a lot less mind-numbing than the Great Orb Project, which is what the runecrafting one is called. I remembered that. Didn't even have to look it up. And wow, 3 marks of grace already. Only 15 minutes into the episode. That seems like it's higher than it's been in previous agility trips. That's cool. Cross the thing. Hopefully our failure rate on that swing is so low that it won't happen before we hit 30. But who knows. I guess the other big news is that Chrome officially banned Java now, so that's a thing. I don't really care. I don't play in the browser anyway. Oh, look at that. I hope he wasn't there for me, because I was kind of already gone. Yeah, I've never played RuneScape in the browser since they released the client. Even though for the longest time I couldn't even download the client. In fact, I'm not even sure I can. They had it blocked in Texas for whatever reason. I don't know what legal reason they had for doing that, but it was easy enough to download it via proxy. And yeah, it's definitely a lot more convenient and nice to have it in a separate window, especially for recording. And now you have to use it if you use Chrome as your only browser, so have fun with that. Let's see. The cap on pest control points was raised to 4,000 apparently, which is more reasonable for sure than the 250 was before. And vultures now count for bird slayer tasks, so if you're strong enough to kill a vulture, but take a slayer task from the level 1 guy, now you can actually maybe kill something reasonably leveled. I wonder if terror birds count for that, because if they do, that'd obviously be a much better thing to kill. I don't know if I've ever really gotten a bird task, so I don't know. Yeah, the updates were not really that interesting. Lost my ability to talk there. Just a whole lot of minor things, because they're working on the new continent, which they have been showing some pictures and previews of that, which have looked interesting. I mean, they don't have a picture of what it's going to look like or anything, but they were kind of showing how big the world map image will be and how big the continent should be on it, just as a square. For some reason, I thought it was to the east, but they're showing it to the west, so I guess that's where it is. I guess I just kind of assumed it was to the east, because that's where all the continent talk was in RuneScape 3, but I guess they want to have it on the other side so that they can reduce confusion whenever RuneScape 3 actually adds the eastern continent. It won't be like, why isn't this Zea, or whatever, however you pronounce Z-E-A-H in the RuneScape pronunciation, which is not American at all. Okay. Oh! I didn't know they could appear over there. Cool, 4. Wonder how many we need. Because we could be getting close to actually getting a piece of that outfit. I'll have to look it up. Okay, yes, you can walk really slowly. Good job there. Get over there. Let me look this up real quick. If I can quit making typos every 2 seconds. Jeez. Okay. Yes. Apparently you can increase your chances of getting them at the Sears Village course by doing the achievement diary for that area. So that's something. The graceful outfit, that's what it's called. You need 35 for the hood. And the hood is actually the most economical piece in terms of marks of grace per lost weight. You get 11.65 per kilogram. So yeah, it's -3, if you were wondering. No wait, that's actually the worst. I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. I was just like, oh, it's the biggest number, it's the best. No, that's actually the worst. The smaller number is better, and that's... Actually, the gloves are cheaper. Okay, whatever. I don't know what order they have this list in. It's not by cost, it's apparently by cost per weight that they've ordered it by. But in terms of crappiness on top, and who knows, whatever. Point is, we will be getting the gloves. Yep, okay. So that's the plan. Oh, dang it! I wish you could go back and see what you unlocked, but what we unlocked was Agility Pyramid, Varrock Rooftop Course, Penguin Agility Course, Stepping Stones in Southeastern Karamja, and nothing else. No, wait, Leaping Salmon. Okay, yes, thank you, me. Now let's go ahead and get rid of this lamp so we're not stuck with it. Wait, 2,500? I thought it was 250. Well, there's level 31 then. You can now use the Draenor Manor Stones to Champions Guild Agility Shortcut. Cool. Let's go ahead and finish this lap, just because we can. And then from there, we will move on to whatever the thing is. The Varrock course, right? I was gonna go check it out, and we actually have time because that went a lot faster than I expected. Like, a serious amount of time faster. I was predicting it'd take a minimum of 4 more minutes. Okay, yeah, we're almost level 32 actually, so we should be able to get that in this episode in the Varrock course. That's awesome, actually, so 4 levels in agility in 1 episode? Yeah, I don't think we'll need to worry about agility for a while, honestly. I mean, obviously I'll kind of want to, but I think 32 should be okay for our level, and that I should probably focus on other skills, such as woodcutting and basically every other skill that is below 30, which is all of them. Because it's kind of ridiculous to have agility so much higher than any other level. I am the first to admit it, that having it basically 10 levels above every level except cooking. Which cooking is also weird to have as your second highest, so yes. I'm very weird, apparently, when I do YouTube accounts. So let's go ahead and walk up to Varrock, and we have to find where we start this, whatchamacallit, agility course. And hopefully it's not too hard to find, because Varrock is somewhat of a big place. In terms of RuneScape, at least. What's this guy looking at? Ooh, he's a farmer. We could pickpocket him and steal his seeds. And make something from it. We'll also stop by the bank and see just how many marks of grace I have. I don't think I have 30, but I definitely have more than 10. So it'll be interesting to see how many I actually have, because I haven't really been keeping track of it very well. It's just kind of hard to remember, especially when you take week-long breaks occasionally, exactly what you're doing in this game. What's this sheep doing? He's being freshly sheared. Level 7, so they should leave me alone, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. Those evil guys. Pickpocket guard, yes. We could do that if we were higher level. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled for an agility symbol. I see an agility symbol. Is it inside the... Surely it means the outside, right? I don't know. Maybe it's inside. There's a stepladder in here. Maybe you climb one of these shelves. Maybe it's just up the ladder and... I don't know. Oh, no, wait, I saw a rough wall. So it's just a misplaced symbol, so that's okay. I'll stop by the bank first, I guess, now that I know where I'm going. And then we'll gain a level real quickly, hopefully. And yeah, next episode will probably be a quest. I think I was saying it'd be a good idea to do Prince Elite Rescue, so maybe that'll be what I do. Maybe I'll forget, who knows. Oh yeah, look at that. I said I had more than 10? Well, I have 15 now. Good stuff. We're halfway to the gloves. Maybe we'll get another one in this episode, who knows? There's a chance. I don't know if the drop rate of them increases the higher level you get or the better course you're on. I kind of doubt it just because, you know, the amount of laps you have to do increases, so they don't really need to increase the rate. You're going to get a ton of them eventually. Okay, up we go. Now we gotta learn where to click. It looks like we go across this thing. Now that's clever. I mean, it's obvious, but that's always been there, and now it has a use. They didn't have to add another rope in between buildings for no good reason. We even jumped over the bird. How nice. Flying vermin. Everyone hates pigeons. Do we jump here? That looks like... Yes, that looks like a thing. Oh yeah. And balance on this wall, apparently. Oh, what? That is not balance. Okay, that was not what I expected to happen there. I'm not sure what I expected, but that was not it. I'd say they definitely did a good job on this one with not having to change the map all that much, compared to some of the other ones where they had to add ropes and swings and stuff, like in Alcarid. So, good job on that. Now, where do we go from here? Looks like we go over here, because that's where this guy is. Heard of him before. Leap gap. They did add these flags that point where you're supposed to go, but that's okay. This is a long course, isn't it? Jeez. But there we go. Oh, it was a medium task. Interesting. We could work on this, couldn't we? Browse the Celia store. Make a normal plank. Buy a newspaper. Give a dog a bone. So many things they want you to do. It's crazy. It really is. I'm gonna go look at the Celia store real quick just to get that off the list. One less thing to worry about in a future episode. Okay, get in there. It looks like you actually get more than 250 experience per trip. I could be wrong about that, but there we go. We finished an easy task. But if that's true, then this second lap will get us level 32. And that is fine by me. Either way, I'm gonna get it this episode. I have decided. So now we kind of know where we're going this time around. Somewhat. Hop over the bird. Hope that bird gives some good experience. Okay, where is the clicking spot? That's the one thing that is annoying, is sometimes the clicking spot is not very obvious. Hop, hop, hop. I mean, this is, I guess, why it says balance wall. It's still kind of weird. I would say more like traverse wall or something more generic like that. You know, my brain just filtered out a lot of these flags on the first pass through until I got here, and then I noticed them, but geez, it's kind of strange. There we go. That a new quest in RuneScape 3, Dimension of Disaster, really has me noticing just how little Varrock has changed since 2007. Because even in that quest where it's changed a bit, oh look at that, 32. We did. Even that quest, it's still fairly similar to this, you know. Not a whole lot has changed. Okay, so that's that. I guess we could say we're gonna do Priest in Peril. Not Priest in Peril, Prince Elite Rescue, jeez. In which case, I should look up what items I need, and maybe while I'm up here, I can go grab some of them, because I know it does need some items. Quite a few items, actually. You need, I'm not even going to list them all, there's so many. I am going to go grab one real quick, though, or at least make my way towards one, and maybe grab it. Which is a red berry. Just a single thing of red berries, and they grow down here. So while I'm in the area, I might as well. Apparently, the Amulet of Glory is optional, but highly recommended. And this guy is attacking me! He's level 20! I did not know there was a level 20 hiding in there. That's why I remember him being so annoying. I was wondering how I could be that annoyed at them if they only attacked you up until level 15. And that is because they actually attack you up until level 41. Okay, there's the red berry. So yeah, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.